All right, thank you, Denise. We've been tracking these storms here throughout the afternoon and continue to during the evening hours, but it looks like we've got another round on the way tomorrow, so a couple of active days in store for us here, but these rain chances are not going away anytime soon. Looks like we're going to keep wet weather around all the way through the upcoming weekend. We'll talk more about it in just a second, but first alert Doppler radar tracking severe thunderstorms making their way through the region. Severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect for parts of Hartford, Cecil County, all the way down to Caroline and northern Talbot, and also some storms here down into parts of southern Anne Arundel County that are making their way across the region. You can kind of clearly see where the strongest storms are, really affecting areas from really Kent Island northward towards Elkton. These storms earlier were a lot stronger. The lightning count has come down significantly, but you can see all the flash flood warnings in effect. They're still producing very heavy rainfall. This is the latest storm track as the storms continue to make their way eastward. Queenstown 620, and then eventually getting over towards the Centerville area here by looks like right around 625. Ruthsburg at 642. So that's that particular storm there. And we've got a little hail core with this particular one here just north of Stevensville. This thing around Love Point, about an inch, maybe quarter size hail, maybe a little bit larger than that. And that's why they've issued that considerable tag severe thunderstorm warning for that particular storm. Look at all the lightning associated with that. The line extends farther towards the south, and you can see the storm track on that basically takes it eastward towards Easton at 7 o'clock, Ridgely over into Caroline County about 7:01. So you get kind of the general idea of where these storms are going to be headed over the next hour or so. But once the storms come through, they will cool things off. Temperatures will be in the mid-70s immediately after the storms, and then they may try to rebound back to the low 80s. But it's going to be a very muggy night here across the region. Notice it's still around 90 degrees ahead of the storms. It still feels like 105 out of the airport in Easton. That heat advisory remains in effect here for this evening. Again, we're expecting those rain chances to continue here for the next couple of hours, and then overnight tonight, becoming partly cloudy with patchy fog and temperatures overnight into the mid-70s. So here's the line of storms. They've had several tornado warnings around the Philly metro area, so it's been a little more active up there. But we have our own storms. Once these clear the area, we're going to quieten down, and then we'll do it all over again tomorrow. Storm Prediction Center has a level 2 slight risk for severe weather for a good chunk of the state. Once again, so some of the same areas will be impacted again tomorrow. So we're going to be doing this again here for the evening newscast. Damaging wind gusts, torrential rainfall, lots of lightning with the storms expected again here for tomorrow. So we may see the rain and storms linger across southern Maryland, the lower eastern shore into early tonight, and then we should be quiet statewide. Then by early tomorrow afternoon, the storms will flare up, and it looks like the greatest coverage is going to be right around or just either side of the evening rush hour. So here's your Maryland cast for tomorrow. Heading out in the mountains, skies partly to mostly cloudy, temps upper 70s there. Maybe a slight chance for a shower, but the better chance for storms will be across the rest of the area. High temperatures near 90 degrees. Here's your First Alert 7-day forecast. Alert day again for tomorrow for more severe weather, so expect tomorrow to be an exact copy of what we saw today. We may actually see more storms tomorrow, believe it or not. And then as we get towards the end of the week, we'll continue with scattered storm chances, although the coverage should decrease as we head into the weekend. Denise.
All right, thank you, Derek. Well,